Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hello everyone, Craig here with another great business to discuss on this episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. Today's guest is Michael, and he's selling his dropshipping business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. So welcome to the show, Michael. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Good to hear, and we're looking forward to talking more about your business. But before I dive in, let's go over a brief summary of the business. It's a dropshipping business in the food and beverages and equipment niches, created in September 2014. The average monthly revenue for the business is $57,004, and it makes an average of $9,156 net profit each month. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 54160 to learn more about the business, or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. So now that I've given a general overview of the business, let's have a look at what's included in the sale. We have the domain including all site content and files. An additional domain currently uses a redirect, a trademark, an email list with 7,539 subscribers, SOPs, employee contracts, supplier contracts and relationships, and social media accounts for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Pinterest. And it's also important to note that inventory is not normally included in the list price, but further details can be provided to active buyers. Okay, Michael, now let's hear from you. Can you tell us a little about your background in building and running online businesses?
Yeah, sure. So basically about 10 years ago, I moved to Taiwan. I was teaching English and, I really loved it there, but I hated teaching English. So I was trying to figure out another way that I could stay there and get that done. And what I found was internet marketing. So I started studying internet marketing and online businesses. And over the next 3 years, I just focused on that completely. And I tried a lot of different business models, affiliate marketing, selling things on eBay, and then finally landed with dropshipping.
That's an interesting story. And so why do you think dropshipping was the business model that worked out for you then?
Yeah, so I liked the idea of dropshipping because you didn't have to have any upfront inventory. You didn't need a lot of capital to get started, and it was pretty low risk in that respect.
Yeah, certainly a model that's ideal for someone getting started in online business. And about the business that we have for sale today, how did you come up with the idea to start this business?
Yeah, so basically, over this 3-year period that I was trying all these sites, I tried about 10 different sites and, none of them were really working out, but each time I learned a little bit more. So after doing keyword research and everything like that, I finally found the current niche that I'm working on. And, basically, all that experience of trial and error, everything, once I got the site going, basically just started to click. And it's a product, I was in Taiwan at the time, and it's a product that, was made in Taiwan and all the manufacturers are in Taiwan. So it just pretty much fit into place.
Yeah, it's certainly a benefit to be in the location where your suppliers are based. And you've been able to use your experience of building other businesses and apply it to this one. So how does this business primarily make money then?
Yeah, so about 50% of the revenue comes directly from online sales through WooCommerce. It's just people coming to the site and buying the products. And then about the other 50% that comes direct through emails. A lot of the products, these are more expensive, a couple $1,000s. So they can take a little bit more care and take some emails back and forth to hammer out the deals.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it seems like the business has earned pretty consistently over the years. So with the traffic as well and with some growth this year, so it's got really healthy sales history. How come is it that you're selling the business right now?
Yeah, I think basically, I might be the guy that can take it from 0 to 100. Maybe you need a whole team involved if you really want to kind of 10x the business, get like a multi-million-dollar business. But, basically I'm a solo entrepreneur. I have a VA and, I enjoy kind of starting something, getting that first sale and really kind of starting something from the ground up. Now that the business is bigger, I mean, it could really go in a lot of different directions. And, I'm not exactly sure that I have the expertise to do that.
Got it. Yeah, you just need the team to take it to the next level. That's certainly a common reason for people selling businesses. So, yeah, makes a lot of sense. Is there anything you learned from this business that you would apply to future sites or businesses?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing I learned was just talking to customers and figuring out what they want. Once I put up this site, started getting customers coming and asking, oh, do you have this product? Do you have that product? And because I was just starting out, I just said yes to everything and just really talking to them, figuring out what their pain points were, what they wanted. I was able to, give them basically the products that they wanted and the service that they wanted. And instead of just sitting around trying to guess what people want, putting a site together in the dark, actually talking to the customers is the way to go.
Yeah, certainly the customer-informed marketing and products certainly do better than what you could come up with as an entrepreneurs come up with themselves. Yeah, that we certainly hear that a lot from e-commerce entrepreneurs. Was there anything you tried with this business that didn't work out for you?
So at the very beginning, I did try PPC, and that's paid per click advertising, and that's just something I didn't have experience with. So I tried that at first. It didn't work. And I just transitioned to organic marketing and SEO and just writing articles, doing keyword research, things like that. But I think that if, a potential buyer, if they have that expertise in PPC or Facebook ads, that could really be beneficial.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that leads me nicely into my next question of where the majority of the traffic comes from for this site.
Yeah, it's all organic. I just started with keyword research and writing articles, and basically once an article started getting traffic, I would just analyze that with Google Analytics, and I would just kind of double down on that. And I would just, pump out more articles that were similar to that and just kind of figure out what the customers were searching for and, kind of create content around that.
Okay, so I guess content marketing is one of your marketing strategies. Do you employ any other types of marketing for the business?
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, everything is distributed on social media, but right now, yeah, it's just content marketing.
Okay. If you were to keep the business, what are some ways that you would try to grow it?
So like I said earlier, I think PPC and Facebook ads, I think that represents a really big opportunity. If someone has the expertise in that, or if somebody has the team that could build that out, I think that would drive a lot more sales just directly to the website. I think another area would be Amazon FBA. That's another thing that I'm not 100% familiar with. So I just kind of stuck to what I know with dropshipping. But I mean, I have friends who are doing great with FBA. So this business could definitely do that as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's certainly the two business models can work in tandem very well. As for the day-to-day work for the business, can you describe the amount and type of work you do on this business for maintenance?
Yeah, so it's mostly dealing with higher level emails. There is a VA, and she will handle all of the first contacts from the customer. So if you send an email to the site, it'll go to her first. And then after, maybe some back and forth with her and the customer, once it reaches a higher level and, the sale is pretty close, then that'll be sent to me. So it's, kind of higher level sales, and then also reviewing bigger orders and talking with suppliers and kind of making that final deal and arrangement.
Okay. And what skills or requirements are there for someone who is not familiar with this niche or business model?
So the website is on WordPress, so being familiar with that would be helpful. It's really not too difficult. Other than that, I mean, everything is basically done through email. So besides that, there really aren't too many high-level skills that are required.
Yeah, nothing really expert or specialist required. What do you think are the biggest risks with this business that a buyer should be aware of?
Anyone who, has a site that gets most of the traffic through SEO or organic SEO, you're going to have the risk of Google changing their algorithms. But this site has been around for about 7 years, so it's gone through a couple algorithm updates. So I think it's pretty safe there, but Google can do anything. It just kind of happens the next day. So it's something to be aware of, but also the site doesn't use any PBNs or anything like that. So I think it should be safe there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always a risk with a business that uses Google Organic Search. Okay, so putting yourself in the shoes of a buyer then, why do you think this is a business worth buying?
So this business, I mean, it's been around for 7 years. It has a trademark. It has, basically all the products that are sent out to customers. It has our brand on it right there. So, I mean, if people go into a store and they see this product, they can easily just look it up. So I think we get a lot of sales just kind of from referrals and word of mouth. And so this brand has been growing over the past 7 years. Yeah. And also with organic SEO, I mean, that just takes a lot of time. So that has already been done. So all the traffic that you're getting right now is basically, free. It's already been done for you. So that's a pretty big reason.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I would encourage any listener to go check out the listing page and see the earnings and traffic history. It's certainly reflective of the performance of the business. So regarding the sale of the business, would you commit to a non-compete?
Yeah, definitely.
And how much support are you willing to offer buyers? Are you going for the standard 30 days of email and Skype support?
Yeah, I mean, I think whatever is standard, I'm willing to do that. And then also, I hope that the next buyer will be successful. So I'm willing to, do what I can to help them out and, make sure that they're successful and happy running the business.
And are you open to negotiating something like an earnout?
Yeah, I mean, I am open to any sort of negotiations for unique seller situations. Obviously, as the buyer, upfront payment is the best, but I understand that there are different situations, so I'm open to negotiation.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to share that I might have missed?
No, I think that is pretty much it.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, Michael. It's been great talking to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Craig.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing 54160. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.